In this video, we're going to review Shopify and see if it's still worth using in 2026 before you start your online store. But before we start, if you want to try Shopify yourself, you can use my link down below in the description and get started for just $1 for 3 months and launch your online store today. So, let's start with what Shopify is good at. Shopify is built for selling online. It's made for building online stores. And of course, you can just go and create an account very easily, create a store very easily, where you can then start adding products, create your website, accept payments, manage orders, and track customers from one singular dashboard that has everything. So if your goal is to sell products online, Shopify gives you the most of the important tools in one place. It is not only a website builder, and it's not an e-commerce platform. That means it is focused on selling, checkout, products, shipping, and orders. This is why many beginners choose it when they want to launch an online store. So, what I like basically about Shopify, it's basically, or the first thing that I like is basically it's quite easy to start with, quite easy to understand. I do like that they have the 3 days for free to start any store that you want. You can start unlimited stores, so you can test things out. You can create a store and test everything out to see if you like it, if not. And you don't need basically to code the full website from the zero, from scratch. You can just choose a theme, go to online store here, choose a theme for you, add as example your products, edit your homepage, set up your payments and settings like add your PayPal or whatever payment you want using the built-in basically features that they have here in Shopify. This is very good for beginners because the main store tools are already there. You still need, of course, to learn the dashboard, but it's much easier than building everything manually. So another strong point basically about Shopify is basically inside Shopify, you can add your products, images, prices, inventories, variants, example, shipping details. You can add everything. And when a customer, as an example, buys the order will appear here in your admin. And then you can manage payments, shipping, customer details, and order status. This makes Shopify useful for real stores, not only simple websites. So if you're serious about selling products, having all of these in one place and one singular dashboard is very helpful. Also, some of the pros of Shopify is basically apps and extra features. We go here to apps. As an example, I'm going to click on all recommended apps, then Shopify App Store. So Shopify has many apps. Apps can add extra features to your store. For example, you can add or you can look for some review apps as example, okay? Just type review correctly. So you can find many review apps as example, or you can find apps for email marketing tools. You do not need basically every feature on day one. You can start simple, then add apps when you actually need them. Because some apps, of course, requires you to pay, so you do not need to go all in the first day. But of course, this also creates one of the Shopify downsides, which we'll talk about later. Too many apps, of course, can make your store more expensive and harder to manage. So some of the other things that I like about Shopify is basically it is good for growth. Shopify can work for small, beginner stores, but it can also grow with bigger businesses as well. Shopify has several plans for different stages, and its own pricing guide says there's no basically one plan that's worked for every business. You can start with a trial and upgrade later. Go with $1 for 3 months, as example, or for each month on the first 3 months, and then upgrade later if you need more features. This means that you do not have to start with the expensive plans. A beginner can start lower, test the idea. If it works, move up later. That makes Shopify useful if you want a platform that can grow with your store. Also, if you want to try Shopify yourself, you can use my link down below in the description to get started for just $1 for 3 months and launch your online store today. Now, as example, let's talk about the downsides of Shopify. So, going back to the Shopify pricing page, the first downside is the costs. Shopify is not a free platform. At the time of recording, Shopify gets you started very good with a 3 month trial with $1 a month. But after the offer ends, you pay the normal price. So you may see here the price, example 27.72, and this is an example if you pay monthly. They do have some discounts if you pay yearly, and the discount is actually insane. But this means that you'll pay more, and if your store doesn't work on the whole year, that means you'll lose more. So after the offer ends of $1, you pay the normal price. So if your store is not making good sales, then the monthly costs can feel very heavy for you. This is why all the beginners should basically not spend too much on apps, paid themes, or extra tools before the store starts working. So the other things that I don't like, example about Shopify, is basically the extra fees. Shopify says that there is no setup fee on its plans, but the annoying thing, let me see if it's included here. So they don't have fees on the plans, but card fees apply when you accept major credit card, and those fees can basically change depending on your plan. Of course, they do have also some third-party transaction fees, which may also apply if you use third-party payments providers instead of Shopify payments. And this part is important because the monthly plan is not the only cost. You may also pay for payments fees, third-party transaction fees, app costs, theme costs, and domain costs. So before starting, understand the full costs, not only the monthly plan. So one of the other things that I said that I'm going to talk about later, which is apps. Apps basically can add up. Apps is a very useful thing inside Shopify. It helps you, it gives you a lot of features that is not built in inside Shopify. Many Shopify apps are useful, but many of them are paid. At the beginning, it can be tempting to install many apps, but every app can another monthly payments. So it can also slow down your store if you install so many. So my advice is simple. Just start with the basic store first and add only the app that solves the real problem for you. Do not pay for 5 apps before you even get visitors. So other than that, some of the other basically cons, or it's not basically a con, but it's just something that I don't like about Shopify is basically you still need traffic. So this is one of the biggest things that you need to understand. Shopify helps you build the store, helps you with everything related to the store. But you still need traffic. Shopify does not automatically bring customer to your way. You still need to bring them yourself. That can come from ads, social media, SEO, email, influencers, or content. If you create a store and do nothing after that, you may get no sales and you probably will not get any sales. So don't think Shopify is the full business by itself. You create a store and you've done what you have to do. Shopify is basically a store platform. You still need basically a good product, good offer, traffic, and trust as well. So basically, who is Shopify's worth for? Shopify is worth if you are serious about selling products online. It can be good for physical and digital products, even if I lean more into digital. It's also useful if you want to start or if you want a store that can grow later. It is especially worth it if you plan to sell more than one product and build a real brand. But it may not be worth it if you are not ready to work on products, marketing, and customer trust. Also, if your budget is very tight, be careful with the money costs. Shopify can be affordable at the start, but apps and fees can add up very quickly. So, is Shopify good for beginners? I would say yes, it can be good for beginners. The dashboard is easy to build, or the store is very easy to do, or to create from zero. You can add everything and very easy. You can learn it very fast. You can bring people to the store, test checkout. Shopify makes the technical part easier, but it does not remove the business work. So, my honest verdict about Shopify is it still worth it in 2026? Yes, if you want to build a real online store and if you are ready to work on your business, Shopify basically is strong because it gives you store design. As an example, it gives you product, checkout, payment, orders, and apps in one place. But it will not be worth it if you expect sales to happen automatically. So it may not also be worth it if you need a simple website and if you're not ready for monthly costs. So use the trial first. As an advice, use the trial first, build a simple store, add one or two products, test the checkout, then decide if it's worth keeping. if you see that you have sales or not. That's of course better than paying for months without knowing if you'll use it or not. And one last time, and again, if you want to try Shopify yourself, you can use my link down below in the description to get started for just $1 for 3 months and launch your online store today. So that's my honest review of Shopify in 2026. I hope you liked this video and found this helpful. Thank you for watching and goodbye.